What's up, everyone? Nethervoid back with more Cities Skylines for you, episode 33. We still got a couple of issues we need to deal with over here in the Stuggart district. We did fix this freeway up really nice and put an extra off-ramp in here so you can get in and out of the district because the traffic was weird over there. But we also have two issues still. One of them is, if we're going to be expanding this residential, we need to get rid of this polluter right here. This, incinerator is just heavy polluter. So what I'm going to do is move it. And not with that. Move it over to here. So it can pollute, you know, this junky stuff that nobody cares about. The freeway and stuff like that. Or the school. I think this is a high school right there. Nobody cares if you pollute that. I'm going to put it probably here. Let's put it here. And then what we also need to do, so let's see if we need to rezone, which I think we do. Yeah, and let's do the paint. Alright. We also need to move this school, because we forgot. But before I do that, I'm going to redraw, and I can let this rip now, because this is only going to like mess up this part of the city. I need to redraw this part right here. We're going to go out like one more. And actually, this is going to really kill off a lot of stuff, because if people can't get to work, they're going to be pissed. So what I'm going to do is draw out another leaf. I'm going to have to redraw all these streets because I'm going to move this street out to here. So this is going to move out one. So why don't I do that first? Let's redraw these streets, which means that I'm also going to need to redraw this one, right? These are capillaries coming off the main drag. Wow, this whole area is going to get demolished. So we could just let this rip because everybody's going to move out anyway. Alright, so if we go back to zoning, this is good right here. If I draw in another 2-lane capillary off of here, how can I fit that in? Let's see. Like that? Yeah, that works perfectly. How do I draw those? Up to there? Yes. So we'll draw that back in. That's going to move everything over here. It's going to destroy. All this is going to be destroyed, so let's just destroy it. None of that's going to last through this transition. I know I try to keep buildings, and I redraw streets, and the zoning's still fine, but the buildings die off anyway. I don't know why they do that. They just do it. These might stay, but I'm not sure. Let me try to make sure the zoning is correct here. I think it's fine, but see, it's not. Because when I got rid of that street, it like unzoned everything. So maybe if I rezone it back in, I won't lose so many people. Okay, so now I need to draw my artery back in with some nice trees and stuff. I think it's one more over. Oh, that was perfect. So that goes up to here as 4, and then this guy goes all the way through, which is going to destroy everything in here. Space, oh, by a school. Space occupied again. We got to move another school. Let's move him over to, I don't know, there. The problem is, it's before we draw this, we don't even know if that's going to fit in correctly. It is pretty much perfect, but now we need another 2-lane capillary here. Actually, how come these don't go all the way through? It should. These should be 1 lane. Probably because it makes another light. I already thought, well, I already got lights here, let's not do it there. I think it helps the flow of traffic. Because technically, this shouldn't go all the way through either. I know we do it in the other district, but really what you want is everybody to dump out and then drain down the capillaries. This shouldn't be a 6-lane. Well, let's just leave it. I think it actually works good this way. This is a capillary. Well, this really needs to be all the way through. There we go. And then we need to redraw all this, and maybe we won't lose as much. There. Okay, so that is expanded. We can draw this back in. And now we got capillaries coming off that direction, I think. Because we don't want people to stop on their way out. We want them to slow down on the other side. So we can draw that. We got another one coming up to here, and then we're going to turn everything else. This guy is turning now. He's not following that old path. So now what I need to do is draw out some more artery here. See how many more streets we're going to put in here. Because remember, we have to curve back to there. Wow, we can do 2. We can even come that all the way out to there, really. So if we put a capillary here, and we put a capillary there, we're not going to be able to fit another one in before the street. So we might as well stop here. I mean, technically we could go all the way out to there, but it doesn't make sense, because we're still going to get another half block right here after this. I think this is good. We're going to go to there, and then we're going to make this curve around and make it work. But, you know, Joe Stuggart really does like the curves that we've been putting in here. So he wants to keep doing that, and we need to take off the snap in this. He wants to see the curves continue, but that's too perfect for Joe Stuggart. He doesn't want it to be so perfect. Lots of cool curves. In fact, that's even not good. He likes a lot of curve on the back roads here. So there we go. Pretty cool right there. We need to draw our capillary. And then I think we're good to go on this side. So the capillary, I think, goes right there. No, we don't need to turn, and we need to snap. Right straight through. Nope, that's not it, actually. Let's zoom in a little further. Right? Because if we go here, that's 4. It needs to run right along that, so I think it's one more out. Nope, one more out. Yep, that's it. Nope. Snap into that. There we go. There we go. That saves us a lot. That gives us a lot more room to work with. Now we need to move that school back, and I think we're going to put it right there. That looks pretty good. Although I think this should drain out and go that way. I think all the traffic should go in that direction. I'm going to make this a 2 lane. I should have just upgraded it, but we don't care. We got money coming out of our ears. There we go. In fact, we could do a small one off of here, or there. Or even here. Or even right here. I don't know, are we just getting greedy at this point? Nah, that's good. A little bit of hook on that. Looks kind of nice. Look a little different. Again, like we always want to keep making this a little bit cooler, you know? And everything's going the correct direction, it looks like. We're going to turn this back. Well, let's move the school. Let's move that school, and then we'll turn everything back on. Now, it's not going to have power, so we're going to have to fix that in again. There we go. We could just wait. Stuff is going to come up real fast. In fact, what we're going to do is we'll just zone this thing exactly how we want it to fill back in. We're going to unzone this. Right? Because we want everybody to be moving in this area. We're going to zone all this stuff to get the power to come over to here. And power up this school. And we're going to zone this stuff. There we go. Alright, so let's get this thing rolling again. We lost a lot of people. I'm sure we're going to watch this thing drop. We used to be up at 25,000. But, you know, when you mess with stuff, you do. Oh, it's got power? Where's it getting power from? Oh, right over there. Okay, cool. Because of the park. So, I think that part is fixed. I think we're good. And we left a little bit of space here, but that's okay. I mean, there's some pollution in here anyway, so we don't want to get too close. But that's a pretty neat little district now, Leaf. We might curve this one out a little bit too, just to be kind of neat, just because Joe... Yeah, why don't we do that? But that's going to require probably another capillary. Going across, because we're going to lose a lot of space. Or we could just do a 2-laner off this. But it's going to make a light. We don't like lights. Now, why is this not going all the way through? This side does. This side does. I think it's a good idea. Let's draw this one all the way through. It's going to make a light. We don't care. Let's add some more office space into there. Office buildings. What is it doing? Draw off that. There we go. Okay. We're good to go over here, I think. We've got a lot of industrial demand now. Well, let's fix this, man. This is a lot of wasted space. I don't want to waste this much space. Now that we have a light here, let me just do this. Let me do a one-lane capillary. Straight off of this guy. right next to the freeway. And then we're going to curve it. Because, you know, Joe likes curves. You know what I mean? Joe likes curves? Yeah. Why is it snapping too much? Just get off the snap, man. So we're going to follow the freeway pretty closely. But we need to turn in more. There we go. Follow that freeway. We're going to make a pretty harsh turn in here. Yeah, that's too far. We've got too little too crazy right there. This is a capillary, right? Yeah. Let's start turning. That's not a very nice circle there. Joe's not liking that too much. It's too harsh. Maybe I can just do this. There we go. That's much nicer. Much more clean. And we're going to do it again over here. Because that's really harsh as well. Joe's not into really harsh turns like that. In fact, we could probably do it from here. Let's see what the straight line thing does. Nah, well, no. Okay, it's not doing anything. That's too harsh for Joe. That's still pretty harsh. Well, let's just turn like this. We're going to have to get really persnickety with these turns here. It's still harsh, man. See, we don't have enough of this turn. There we go. There, that's actually decently cool. Let's see if I can redraw this one. Now that I have this, let's see if I can redraw that. Make it really curve around. So, nope, that's too much. Kinda need it. Okay, so let's do that. And we're gonna curve this back. Nope, that's too harsh. I don't know, that doesn't... It's not gonna look right. I don't think we can do this. Oh, there we go. Nice. So let's zone this with office, even though that's like the lowest demand we have. It's still gonna be cool. You know, because of that... Because we did that, we're gonna rezone this residential. This is gonna be high density res. There we go. Okay. Joe Stuggart likes our changes here. His district is looking really good compared to stupid Bob Tambrin's here. His district sucks still. And I think we're good to go. Now, I know we need another crematorium over here, so let's spend a little bit more time. Again, I like to make sure that this is good to go. That's on the entrance, right? Well, we're going to be moving this. This whole thing's going to move, because I don't like the way this works now. We could put it here. It's just as helpful. And they can go out the other direction. This is actually a pretty good spot. So we're going to connect it to this, I think, right? There we go. So that's going to provide more hearses and stuff like that. And the body burning we don't really care about. It's really the hearse coverage. Bodies are just not being picked up fast enough. Alright, let's look at power. How we're doing on power. We're getting a little bit low. We might need to start adding some more soon. How are we doing on water? Again, water, same thing. Trash capabilities, we need a little bit more. Let's add one over here. Probably, it's a good thing we looked at this. Let's add another incinerator over here. Maybe off of this side down here. Let's put one there. Alright. So that should bump our units up. There we go. Now we're back in the green pretty far. How we doing? Let's check all our stuff. Okay, elementary school doing good. Everybody's pretty covered, except we need one more up here. I don't know how this is not covering that whole area. So we're going to put another elementary school here in the office park space. And that should... Again, it's not showing anything. Okay, now it's online. There we go. How are we doing for high school? Maybe we don't have high school up. Where's the school? What's the school age? Okay, here we go. Sorry, I was having a problem with water there. Okay. So we have a lot of highly educated people. High school, we need another one. See, we're having death issues because we need more hearses, I think. Let's see. Where are your hearses? We got problems in here. Go, man. Education, not very educated. So, high school education is not working out so well. That high school serves that whole area. We probably should put it over here with the elementary school. That's probably a better spot. Oh, here's the high school. So it's not serving this side. Why not? Why wouldn't it? That all dumps into here. You're making absolutely no sense. I think it does. I think it's a bug. It's just a bug. It's not connecting these two things. So I think we're good. I think maybe capacity is the problem. Let's look at capacity. Maybe that's why it can't service this side. Yeah, it's at capacity. Let's add another high school right here. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Let's try. So if we go here, high schools, we're going to need 2 of these basically. Does that help? See, it does the inflow. We need to do it the outflow. So let's just put one on the other side of the street. Let's destroy all the buildings. I thought the inbound was better. Technically, it is on the like it's incoming from the rest of the city. I really don't want to destroy so much commercial. You know, why don't I just put it over here and destroy this crap that nobody cares about? Alright, we're doing that. Okay, so we got 2 high schools online, one right next to the other. That's funny. And hopefully that'll refill. I'm sure it will. We got right in the middle of office buildings. Let's de-zone this. We don't want anybody right there. Okay, so we've got high schools in there. Let's keep checking our stuff. How about universities? Yeah, we have lots of capability here. Again, this is a bug. It's got to be a bug. So we're doing good with the universities. Again, we have death issue over here. What's going on? Get some hearses over there, man. Where are your hearses? Where's health? Health is over here somewhere. They should use the same icon, maybe. That could be a good idea. Death care. Let's watch the hearses. Go pick up those dead bodies, man. How are you not picking up dead bodies here? Is the traffic... Is it not going the correct direction? Yeah, it is. Those are capillaries going out. So they're all going that direction. Well, there's a guy dead there. That makes sense. He passed right by him. Is anybody going to come over here? Maybe they really can't get over there. Did I draw the direction of this correctly? No, that's going the wrong way. No wonder nobody could get in there, damn it. I probably built that high school for no reason. Although it was at capacity. This other high school was at capacity. How's this guy doing? Yeah, a lot of people are getting into this high school because this one's at max, pretty much. So let's look at death services now. It should be fine. Fix that street. So it's going to take them a second to figure that out. So we should have some hearses coming over here. Come on. Nope. Nope. Okay, here's a guy. He looks like he's about to turn this direction. Let's see. Yes, finally. All these dead bodies are piling up. Alright, let's service. Let's get some service in here. Now they only have trash issues. Good. So that fixes this whole area, really. Because now, look, everybody's covered. So it was that one-way issue that was going on. Okay, cool. We're done with that. Let's look at... Happiness is good. I don't really know why we need that anymore. We're awesome. Levels, wind, we don't care. Traffic. We do have some traffic issues. Again, everybody piling up in the same freaking lane. Why would you do that? Should we have a crosstown right there? We should just drop that down into here. I don't understand that. There are 2 ways to get into here. I think when traffic builds up, it should be like Google. They should say, hey, you know, well, that's taking a long time. Let's use a different route. It's like they only use one route. And they won't use a different one. You know? That's really kind of annoying. Because if I put one in here, everybody's going to use this. Nobody will really use that, like 3 people. So that's not going to help my situation. I just moved the traffic problem. This one's doing good. There's still people coming in here, at least. But it's not piling up super huge. Well, it is what it is, guys. If you're going to be stupid and use like basically 1 lane. Now, I know a lot of it's because of this. So if I cut this off and made it from here, but then you can't turn around again. You have an issue if you can't turn around. Maybe I should just come through here and not let them come out this way. But then again, I have the same problem. And then drive it down that way? That's actually... could be. Because then they'll use all 6 lanes. No, they still won't. They'll use 3 lanes to go that way and only 3 lanes to turn in here. So that's why you want to use... like, they're only using 3 lanes to go this way, even though it's a 6 lane. And so that's part of the reason they're piling up into a single file here. That's not why they do it over here, because... well, they did, because you can turn this way. So these 3 lanes are, again, not for turning the direction you want. So that's still kind of an issue. We'll deal with that later. We have probably a lot larger problems over here with Old Town. We're going to start the Old Town fix. But first, actually, let's look at a couple more things to look at. I want to look at noise pollution, not that it matters too much. Let's look at fire. We're good with fire safety. It's covering the whole area. Let's look at how many engines they're using at a time. Did I click that again? No, I didn't. So they're not even using any fire engines right now, so we're good. We've got 25 engines. Crime, not a problem. We don't even have a bus transport system. That could really help us a lot too. Especially in these districts where I can actually draw a bus circle. If I connect this with that, I could draw a bus circle in here that would just go around. Although, where would they go? They're just going to, like, the couple of commercial places here. That doesn't make sense. But you can take them to the metro. And this can just service the local residency. And the metro can take them everywhere. So eventually I'm going to get into, you know, traffic like that. The public transport. But again, like most Americans, I don't care about it for right now. I do, though. I like public transport. And I wish we had more of it here, but we don't. So, land values looking good. We don't care. That's kind of interesting. The industrial city area is... land values are high. Natural resources. Yep, good. Districts. Okay, we need to redraw the Stuggart district. It just expanded. That's one thing we need to do. So I remember that off camera and just kind of forgot. So let's draw it up to here. Joe Stuggart district. Joe Stuggart's really pleased that his no. Holly Hills, get out of here. But Joe Stuggart's really pleased that his district just grew. Bob Tamblin's never has grown. And he feels like, you know, like, yeah, check that out, Bob. I just got approval for a massive upgrade to my district. Now I'm bigger. Well, he's not really bigger, but he thinks he is. So there we go. Huge district now. We're going to have more coming in. It's not even fully built out. Nice. Alright, so again, we're just going to start on this Old Town. Well, I don't even know if I want to start that now, because that's really going to take a whole episode to get into, and I only have 7 minutes left. So let's kind of look around for any other things we need to fix. This traffic is not bad. It's piling up a little bit, but it's never really that bad, so I'm going to leave it that way. This is not doing as bad as I thought it might, because there's not a lot of heavy flow right there, which is cool. I could probably connect this actually too and get some more flow off of this, since now we don't have... Really the problem over here was the freaking cargo terminal. So now we can just do this. We don't need that. We can do that. Snap. Boom. Another way to get out to the freeway. Again, only in one direction. You know, beggars can't be choosers. The problem here is they won't use all 6 lanes now. But they already aren't really. So not too worried about it. A cop used it. That's interesting. So I think we're done with that. Let's build this out a little bit more, since we got a little bit more time. We can build... So really we want, what, the H right here, and then we're going to do capillaries right in here. That's what we're going to do. So let's build this out a little bit more. We're doing trees in here, right? We still don't have a name for this section. That seems wrong to me. I mean, it seems correct in that it's going to need to be that big, probably. So let's do that. It's going to be a lot larger on this side. This district is going to be weird, and the traffic is going to be kind of difficult to figure out. Let's destroy that. Let's come out one more. Because I think we're going to need to... yeah, this has to come off the same one, though. See, over here it's smaller. I don't know. I think it can probably do it that way. It needs to be a T. It really does need to be a T. Could even do that. Maybe it doesn't. I think maybe we'll just leave it that way. So we're going to tee off this as well. Probably only out one. Then we're going to draw this up. First, let's draw our capillaries in here. So we're going to capillary up from here. Nope. Well, let's go out a little bit. We can't. We should probably just draw this over one more. Let's just do that one more. Let's fix this right from the get-go. So we need one extra space to draw this, remember? That's how it usually works. Alright, drawing our capillaries. That looks good. Drawing this one. That's not good enough. There we go. We got capillaries here. We'll draw in a two-laner, right? No, we don't want a two-laner here, because it's going to make a light. So what we'll do is we'll draw another capillary. But we'll curve this one. So we'll draw it into here. No, it still overlaps. And then we'll just draw it straight over. That's going to really ruin that stuff. There we go. It looks a little funky, but I didn't want to ruin these. I really like these. They produce really nice buildings. So there's a capillary there as well. The one-way should all be going the same direction, and it's not. Because this needs to capillary up to the exit. So let's draw the exit in now. Let's draw these capillaries. So what's going to happen here is we're going to capillary off and go up. See, I don't want that to capillary at all. We should really be... What are we going to do from here? We're doing 2 lanes up to here? That's interesting. This is going to flow really oddly. So I think we're just going to draw... Let's draw this guy in first. Again, we're going to be really... It's going to be really weird in here. That's fine. But we don't want straight lines here. We kind of want this weird crooked stuff. But also, we're going to want to put in another one of these, right? So let's leave some space. Let's leave a little bit of space. Let's draw it maybe straight from there. Straight up like that. That leaves us space for that cargo terminal barely right in there. Which means we don't need this. That can be a capillary. But I really want the wide turn. And then we can capillary back to there. Or capillary down or something like that. How are we going to do these capillaries? Let's look. We don't need anything right here. We can just connect it straight away. I think this should just be a capillary. I don't think this is going to work. So we'll capillary out to that. Could even parallel it with this. Let's do it this way. No, it's not parallel. It's snapping. It's trying to snap over right. Let's capillary that up to here. But see, that traffic is going to be weird now. It didn't work just right. You're supposed to split it in both directions, but we can't. Alright, for this, we're going to have to capillary this direction. This is a really odd part of the district. See how we're going to have to kind of do that? Why is it not snapping correctly? There we go. Snap to right there. Do I need to zoom in more? Alright, we're going to do off snap. Because I know it needs to be right there. Nope, it needs to be right. Why won't it unsnap? You know what? We're going to destroy this. It's because it's 2 sections. There, let's do that again. Okay. Now, hopefully it'll let us draw the capillary correctly. Right? Come on. You had it. Oh! I had it. I had it. Where'd it go? There's a spot to get it. Just... There we go. No. Well, oh, I had it. It was drawing, and it probably would have worked. Come on. Alright, so you see that? And let's snap back. That's awesome. There we go. Alright, that's pretty good. Now we need one here-ish. There we go. Alright, so this district is pretty good. And now we need to draw in the rest of the main thoroughfare here. Let's just draw this out to something like that, and we'll just cut it off when we draw this into it. There we go. Now cut it, and it's going the wrong way, so let's fix that. There, and this is 2. That all goes this way. But we don't do that. Again, we have another part where we can't tee off. We really should just put it right there. Because we tee there, right? We don't tee again here really that good. Maybe I should just make that a 6-lane. But that doesn't work with what we're doing over here. Yeah, it does. See, we got... What the hell? Oh, okay, that's what we were doing over here. To let everybody split off. We should not even have that. This should not be there. We're going to destroy it. There we go. That shouldn't be there. If you're going to do it that way, this shouldn't be there. What? There are no zones there. Interesting. This doesn't need to be a 6-lane either. So... Oh, I should have just done the upgrade. Okay, let's just do the capillary here. There we go. Wow, that really destroyed that area. Alright, so we kind of have that going here. But we have that. That should just be a capillary. And we should have capillaries running up this direction. But that's... Okay, that's why we didn't do it. We'll just leave that. It's fine. So what I want to do is make a capillary off of this. I don't know, that seems like really... We don't need one there. We don't need one there. So this is already a light. Let's make one here. Do we need one here? That's a light as well. No. No, we want one coming off of here. There we go. Now it's going the wrong way. Really, you shouldn't have one off the split. But it's not really a split. Because it comes in this way and splits like that. But it comes in here, and it's supposed to split that way. So this is going the wrong direction. There we go. That needs to be a major street right there. We got 3 things leading into it. Let's upgrade that to the major thoroughfare here. There. Okay, let's start going back to capillary. This is almost done. It's a little, again, it's weird because it's just a weird shape. It's an odd shape, and I hope the traffic flow's good there. So let's start painting some of this in. This is going to do it for episode 33. We fixed the last of the Joe Stuggart district and fixed up this other area we haven't not named yet. And this is marquee. Now we want paint. Let's paint this area in here. And we'll paint some areas in here. There we go, to get some traffic flowing in different directions. There we go. We need services probably over here. Let's get fire. We have no fire coverage? Oh, that's medical. Fire. Decent. It's not really covering out here now. Maybe we should have 2 fire. Let's do 2 fire. Let's move this, because this is a pretty large district. It needs to be on the inflow, though. We'll put 1 here, and we'll put 1 on this side, see? That'll be a good idea. So 1 there, and then another 1 over here. There, now we got really good coverage for fire. What about cops? I don't care as much about cops. Cops is not that big of an issue. Crime's not a huge problem in this game, it seems like. Alright, so we've got some more space for industrial. I'm going to be putting another train terminal down here, cargo terminal there. I'll probably put another one right here so we can use this line. That would be pretty sweet. We'll just connect it off the freeway right there. That's going to be interesting, though, to connect it off the freeway like that. Who's going up? Why? Oh, because of the fire coverage? It got better, I guess? Okay. I didn't know it was that bad. Anyway, that's going to do it for episode 33. Joe Stuggart District looking really good now. All fixed up and finished up, and this area that I have not seen what you wanted to name it is fixed. All done and ready to rock and ready to fill in. And then ready to watch traffic and probably fix traffic problems eventually. Oh, here's what we didn't do. Let's draw this in as well. This is a lifesaver for us. We really want to have these in here. Oh, I really need to fix this first, but we're going to have to do that next episode. So I don't even need to draw this in. I got a whole new interchange to put in here that's going to allow for heavier traffic, because this one's crap with the 1 lanes here. So anyway, that's going to do it for episode 33. As always, everyone, stay frosty.